Today it's a quick speed shop. I got my Studebaker trailer in here. We're going to restore some turbo cans, put the black on it. I'm going to letter it up here. New tires. It's going to the Truck Nationals at Carlisle in a couple of days. So I got to get it done. Let's start working on this thing and get it spruced up. Getting the Studebaker truck box ready to go to the Truck Nationals. Taking my Studebaker truck down this year with Ted. We were going to take the brown Dodge, but if you saw the video where I did project updates, I'm a little leery about the brown Dodge ability to run on the highway for like multiple hours with engine issues. So we're taking the Studebaker truck, and I'm going to take the Studebaker trailer just to be different. But the thing is a little worse for wear, so we're going to do a little bit of clean it up. We're going to paint it real fast with some turbo cans, and I'm going to grease up the wheel bearings. Paint the wheels. I've got some new tires. Went and bought these at Walmart of all places. I don't usually go to Walmart, but they had these in stock and it was cheap and easy. They're Carlisle's, made in Malaysia. I'm not a big fan of overseas tires, but trailer tires are tough. Very difficult to buy American-made tires. They do make Goodyear Assurance trailer tires I put on my other trailer, but they're very expensive, made in America. But for what this trailer is, this goes on the road like once a year, maybe if that. I'm going to gamble and run these guys just because I can't afford the Goodyear tires right now. So we'll slap these on, like they'll last for a little while. Anyways, this is a 41 to 48 M series trailer, original green paint here with looks like red and orange and silver. I don't know how many times this has been painted, at least 4. So this is original Studebaker green up here on the front, same as my truck was originally. This was in a junkyard. I saved it. It had a big wooden box built on the back and it's full of 55-gallon oil drums full of used motor oil. Took several years me convince the junkyard to sell it to me, but I got it. And I put some M-Series fenders on it. I had to widen them just real fast. They're junk fenders I had laying around, but I had to widen them because the axle's too wide. But it tows good, it rides decent, and we're going to take it down to Carlisle. Found all my Dodge hubcaps. I was wondering where they were. They're all right here. Whole bunch of 3/4 ton Dodge stuff. I ended up not running the set on the truck because I kind of like the bare weight wheels. But I had been collecting caps to run. Oh, I got some bullnose Ford 3/4 ton hubcaps. Big truck caps are hard to find because nobody saved them back in the day. And then they got all scrapped out and gone, so I try to collect them when I see them. Even got this cool steel one that was on a wheel in a junkyard. This is even older Dodge. It's got the old Dodge logo on it. It's pretty cool. Oh no, what the heck is that? Nasty. So we're going to get this guy ready to go to the Truck Nationals behind the Studebaker. Paint it up, make it look nice. And I got to get some rattle cans, turbo can, flat black turbo cans, Rustoleum, and just hit it. We're going to do like a no prep paint job. I'm going to scrape the moss off it and probably try to scrape some of the loose paint off it, but we're not going to. This stuff is so faded and rough and chalky, like I'm going to try to wash the moss off it, but the paint should stick right to that, no problem. We'll just freaking whoop, hit it real fast. I don't care if it peels off later. It's just to make it look good for right now. Okay, I got some new green paint here, Rustoleum Professional. And I wire wheeled the beads on the wheels for the tires to go on, and I just kind of like wire wheeled the rough spots and Scotch Brighted it, so good enough to make the green stick. Oh yeah, look at that. Restoring it, rebuilding it. Just like Derek does. Make it all brand new. I'd show you how much it costs, but I lost the receipts. That's nice. Right, I got my turbo can. We're ready to paint. It's the Rustoleum flat black turbo can, and it's awesome. 10-inch wide spray. Let's lay down the paint. That's crazy. All right, boom, it's the next day. The turbo can paint is drying, but it looks good from afar. I accidentally ran my hand on that when it wasn't quite dry and put like a handprint on it, but it'll fade out in the sun. But it laid down fast and super fast and easy, you saw in the video there. And if you saw the short little video I did, just kind of making a little tutorial on turbo cans, but literally shake them up and spray them. They're the nuts for doing big stuff that you really don't care about. Obviously, this is flat black, so it's very forgiving. You can paint gloss white or gloss black. I've seen people like on YouTube paint cars and stuff with the turbo cans. I think you got to have, the secret is have a right amount of light where you can like see the gloss and lay it down and try to get some of the orange peel out of it. And by the way, these cans go very fast, so if you're going to paint something like a car, you're going to need, I don't know, for like a full-size car, you're probably going to need like 10 cans at least, something like that. So I used like 2.5 to do this pickup box here just for reference, and that was putting about 3 coats on it. But anyways, it looks good. It looks way better than it did. I took a little Rustoleum regular flat black professional, and I did the tops of this here where I didn't need a 10-inch fan. I just painted the top of the bed rails all the way around and all that. And I painted the hitch part where I didn't want to waste the fan. But you can see all the overspray on the floor. She gets quite a bit of fan action. This truck I painted with the professional Rustoleum flat black professional, and it's lasting good. It's actually kind of dirty right now, but it's not bad. It's super dirty actually. Look at all the freaking filth on here. Yikes! That's just dirt. But maybe I should hose this thing off or let it sit in the rain. One of the two. But anyways, I'm a flat black guy. It's easy. It's forgivable. It don't look bad. I love painting everything. My color schemes I haven't noticed is flat black with green. That's a good color scheme. Green louvers, green wheels, flat black, green, Studebaker green. Everything's flat black and green. Okay, it's been a couple days for me. Let's finish up this trailer job because Truck Nationals Carlisle has 4 days we're leaving. So the flat black is dry, and I'm just lettering the tailgate up. I don't have any. I tried to buy like a pint of paint, a white paint, and you can't find pints of paint anywhere anymore. So I've been using just some white Carlisle spray paint, sprayed it in a cap, and I've been brush touching it with a little brush, and I've got like 2 layers on it. Since it's spray paint, it's super thin, so it's going to take a couple layers. But I'm just roughly lettering this up on the tailgate to match my truck. But everything is all painted up. It's actually been like a week since I painted it, and I haven't cleaned the inside out yet, but I've got one step to go. I want to get this done today and get it out of here. I got some brand new tires. These are Carlisle trailer tires. I bought them at Walmart. I think I might already filmed this, but I'll say it again. And got these mounted up. My buddy Johnny Mac mounted them for me. Rattle can some new green on the wheels there. So I'm just going to repack the wheel bearings real fast and then throw the wheels back on it. Check the lights, vacuum it out. We should be good to go. Oh, I got to put my license plate on it. I can't forget that. And just finish painting this up, but the box will be ready. Then I'll get the truck out and hook it up to the truck. I had the old C10 out today. That thing hasn't run in like a month and a half or so, and I used it to haul a bunch of brush down to the dump. That's coming in here to get disassembled as soon as I get back from the Truck Nationals. That's my next goal, is to get that completely blown apart and get all the parts to the sandblaster. So like the first week of August. And that way I can get them back in the middle of August and start putting it back together, and we'll start working on that truck again. So bam, that's it. There we go. She's all done. The white paint, it was hard to, it looks like crap up close, but it's hard to get a second coat on it. It was still, it wants to like peel off the first coat when I put the second coat on. But it's good enough. Like from here, like you can read, it says Studebaker. I got the license plate mounted up on the fender where it goes. Boom. I got my new tires mounted. The bearings look fine. So everything was good with them. Tires are mounted, ready for action. I'm just going to get the truck out and check the wires, check the lights. They should all work still, because this thing hasn't really gone anywhere, done anything. I got a couple little snap rings here to help hold the tailgate shut. Sometimes these chains dance and bounce out of there. But she's ready for action. We got some springs, spring action here. So new grease, new tires, new paint, bam, ready for action. So if you're out at the Truck Nationals at Carlisle, you know, August 2nd, 3rd, and 4th or whatever, we'll be there Friday and Saturday. Look for this, and we'll be wandering around the swap meet or whatever. I'm looking for parts for the C10. I scored a fender at Syracuse Nationals, a right rear fender, aftermarket, brand new in the box for $200. Super good deal on that. So I'm looking for a hood, and I'm looking for a driver's side rear fender for the step side. But this thing came out mint, ready for action. You're going to want to stay tuned for the next video after this. I bought another project car. I just said I was broken, I had too many projects, but I've been thinking about doing something. And something, I've been watching it for a while. I'm like, you know what? Just do it. So I did it. Next video, you'll see what it is. You're not going to believe it, but we'll get into it. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment, subscribe. See you next time.